you should not use ChatGPT for your PMP exam prep. Let me tell you my reasons for not using ChatGPT for the PMP exam preparation in this video. Hey, this is Praveen Malik from PMbyPM.com, your ultimate resource for the PMP exam prep. I have made it my mission to help you pass the PMP exam in your first try. You might be confused by the title of this video saying that ChatGPT should not be used for the PMP exam prep. The whole world is singing paeans of ChatGPT. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing that has happened to the humankind. And Praveen, you are saying that a PMP aspirant should not use ChatGPT for the PMP exam prep? That sounds ridiculous. You might be thinking that I'm saying this because I'm a PMP trainer and because of ChatGPT, I might lose my job. No, I'm not worried about my job at all. PMI has specified that a PMP aspirant needs to undergo a 35 contact hours of training, which can be only provided by a certified PMP. Now you might have a different opinion than I have, and I totally appreciate that. Two different people can have two different opinions. There's nothing wrong in that. If you think differently, just put a comment in the comment section below and I'll be happy to interact with you, to discuss with you, to find out what your opinion is. So let us look at some of the examples where ChatGPT fails. Let's go to ChatGPT, ask it some questions and let's see how it responds. So I asked ChatGPT, what is the pattern of the PMP exam? So it says, as per my knowledge, cutoff in September 2021, and then it goes to say something else. Now basically it is giving you the information that is dated back to September 2021. And of course, the exam has changed since then. So we cannot rely on ChatGPT's information. Before we go to the next question, let me give you a little warning about ChatGPT. If you ask the same question to ChatGPT again, its response will be different. So I would advise you to make a note of all my questions and ask these questions to ChatGPT again. Let's see what ChatGPT tells you. For your convenience, you will find these questions in the description below. Let's go further and let's read what else does it say. It says, as of September 2021, the exam is considered of the following pattern. And it talks about 4 domains. The PMP exam is now tested on 3 different domains, not 4 domains. There never were any 4 domains. So I was not convinced with this answer, so I asked another question. How many hours of study is required for the PMP exam prep? So it says, the number of hours required for the PMP exam preparation can vary depending on various factors, and it goes on to tell you those various factors. Somewhere near the end of second para, it says preparation is around 100 to 150 hours of focused study time. So here the ChatGPT is about right. It is telling me that you need 100 to 150 hours of study time. So I asked a different question. How can I determine how many hours would I need to prepare for the PMP exam? So ChatGPT says determining the exact number of hours you will need to prepare for the PMP exam can be challenging as it depends on various factors, and it goes on to explain those various factors. So this answer is good, but it doesn't give me any specific details. In point 4, it says create a study plan. So I asked a question, can you help me create a schedule for the PMP exam preparation? So it says certainly I can help you. And it gives me a high level schedule where it says week 1, 2 do something, week 3, 4 do something else, etc. Now specifically for week 3 and 4, it says knowledge area study. Now knowledge areas are no longer tested in the PMP exam. So I asked a question, are knowledge areas still tested in the current PMP exam? So it goes on to say, as of my knowledge cutoff in September 2021, the PMP exam does still test the knowledge areas outlined in the Project Management Institute's A Guide to Project Management Knowledge PMBOK guide. So which is obviously incorrect. So ChatGPT has some dated information which we cannot rely on. Hey, if you're liking this video, please like, share and subscribe. Just hit on the bell icon and you will get instant notifications to my new videos. So I changed the track and I asked it a completely different question. What are the different topics tested in the PMP exam? So here it says, the Project Management Professional PMP exam covers a wide range of topics related to project management. The topics are based on the current PMP exam content outline provided by the Project Management Institute PMI, and it goes on to say what are those different topics. So it says number 1 people, number 2 process, and number 3 business environment. So ChatGPT is right in the sense that PMP exam covers 3 different domains, which are people, process, and business environment. But when I look critically at these domains, the information supplied by ChatGPT is way off. So let's take a look at process. So under process, it names 10 different knowledge areas of the erstwhile PMBOK guide. But if you go to the exam content outline and look at the domain 2, which is process, although the tasks are similar, but still different from what ChatGPT is saying. So I change a track again and I ask a completely different question. Which books should I refer to while preparing for the PMP exam? So ChatGPT is naming some books. The first book is of course the PMBOK guide, and then there are few other books. I asked a question. What is the latest edition of the PMBOK guide? Again, it is giving a reference of September 2021, and it's saying that 6th edition of the PMBOK guide is the latest edition, which is of course not true. So today 7th edition is the latest edition of the PMBOK guide. So going back to the books, it is suggesting that Head First PMP is one of the reference book for the PMP exam preparation. I asked a question, is Head First PMP by Jennifer Greene and Andrew Stellman aligned to the latest edition of the PMBOK guide? So it is saying that this book is not specifically aligned to the particular edition of the PMBOK guide. But as per my knowledge, the Head First PMP was last released in 2013 and it is aligned to the PMBOK guide 5th edition. After that, the publishers have not released a newer version. So it is a totally outdated book. So I was not satisfied with the answering of ChatGPT. Let me just go completely off track and ask ChatGPT itself, can I use ChatGPT for the PMP exam preparation? So ChatGPT says, while ChatGPT can provide information and guidance on various topics including project management, it is not a dedicated study resource specifically designed for PMP exam preparation. So then it goes on to tell you why you should not use ChatGPT for the PMP exam prep and where all you can take help of ChatGPT. So I asked a related question. How can I use ChatGPT for the PMP exam preparation? So it gave me a couple of pointers, and the first pointer was clarifying concepts. So I thought, let me ask some specific technical questions to ChatGPT. Let me ask concept related questions to ChatGPT. So I asked my first question, what are the different ways to resolve project risk as per the PMBOK guide? So it gave me 6 points for resolving the risks. So PMBOK guide gives us 5 strategies for resolving threats and 5 strategies for resolving opportunities. But here ChatGPT has combined everything together and gave us 6 strategies for resolving risk. And this too is not a complete list. So somewhere the ChatGPT's information is outdated and incorrect. So I've shown you a number of different examples how ChatGPT fails. It has outdated information, it has incorrect information, and sometimes it doesn't answer specific questions. So should you use ChatGPT? I don't think so. Because it is possible that some of the answers the ChatGPT provides are correct. But again, there might be 10%, 20% chance that ChatGPT is providing incorrect answers. As a PMP aspirant, as a PMP student, you would not know which is the correct answer and which is the incorrect answer. And you might study incorrect information while preparing for the PMP exam. So I would strongly advise you not to use ChatGPT for the PMP exam prep. However, if you want to use ChatGPT for different purposes, you are free to do so. So after looking at all these examples, what is your opinion? Would you use ChatGPT for the PMP exam prep? Just write your answer in the comment section below and I'll be happy to discuss it with you. Thank you.